For starters, we're going to take advantage of the last few hours of daylight on a farm near Biggin Hill in Kent. Later, when it gets dark, we'll be off to Andy Crow's farm to try out the NiteSite that sporting shooter editor Dom Holtam has to play with. The Biggin Hill farm and its shoot are suddenly being overrun with roe. They need to be knocked back a bit, not eradicated, just to manageable numbers. They are probably attracted by the superb bird feed which is going down here. It's also attracting crows.
Oh, it's just a special feed that they feed here. It's expensive. Sultanas there, look. You eat sultanas, so.
That looks better than my breakfast cereal, Andy.
I'll tell you, if you was as hungry as what I am, I could bloody eat this. It's got banana there, look. Got bits of everything in it.
Jesus Christ.
It's all sweet stuff, and it's got like molasses in it as well. That's why it's sticking together. But
sounds good. Do the deer eat it?
Deer love it. I'm telling you, it's quite good.
Is the food that bad at home, Andy?
Don't put that on camera. I'm absolutely starving.
In between snacks, we keep our eyes peeled. There are plenty of slots, but nothing on view. With the setting sun silhouetting the racing snake physiques of our wonderful team, Dom explains to the lamp-loving Andy why he should have a go with NiteSite's Night Vision tonight.
So then you watch the TV, and that shows you what's being seen through the camera.
So if you've got your crosshairs, you're looking at the crosshairs through the screen?
Yeah, so you watch the screen, and when the crosshairs are on the target, pull the trigger. In theory.
In theory?
Theory. Find out shortly, won't we?
At least I've got something to blame from you.
Andy sends Dom to the high seat, where we hope the roe will materialise as the light goes.
Hopefully nothing will be coming out on this side of the seat, because I can't see anything. But anything that comes out in front should be okay. It's not up to the usual standards, for a fat bloke. Feels a bit fragile. Good job you're not up here, David.
Charlie Fox makes himself known, has a pea, and makes sure everyone is aware that he's out and about. He doesn't pee on our parade, but someone else does. A dog walker on a part of the farm he shouldn't have been.
Jinx strikes again. Never go stalking with David Wright. Fact. No, I don't think the dog walker helped a great deal. Or the fact that Dave's got a cough. I've got a cough. Even the f***ing dog had a cough. So anyway.
The fox had a cough.
The fox was quite good. The fox was good. Should have shot the fox really, shouldn't I? Anyway, now we're going to go and play with the NiteSite. Hopefully we'll have a bit more success with that. Can't be much worse.
After refuelling Andy with some homemade soup chez Crow, it's time to test the NiteSite. Dom talks us through the setup.
Okay, so we're back at Crowman's farm now with the NiteSite night vision system. Got sent into the office, saw it at the CLA last year. It's basically a TV monitor, this bit, night vision camera, and a mounting system that allows you to put these components on your rifle and day scope setup, so you don't have to change between dedicated night vision, dedicated day scope. One size fits all. We're going to get it set up. It's got a battery pack that you can take around with you, various adapters to fit various different sizes of scope. We're going to get it set up now and see how we get on with it.
The quality of the picture produced inside the barn by the powerful NS200 model is promising.
So the advantages of this over a dedicated night vision system, obviously you don't have to change your setup.
It takes 2 minutes.
Exactly. Once you're familiar with it, you can just bolt it on, you're good to go.
Well, I can drop this off in 2 minutes and I can be using it in daylight. And then when it comes dark, it takes me, 2 minutes to put it on. So
this is the original system. I think had a range of about 50 yards. This has got a more powerful infrared lamp, and apparently it's good for about 200 yards. So ideal for rabbit shooting and fox shooting.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm not sure whether I'd want to try it with a big recoiling, 243 or something. But I think for rimfires, probably do the job. Yeah. Of course, the other problem, you can't hold it like a normal rifle. No. So you need to have a rest of some description, whether it's a tripod or a quad pod, or obviously in your case you've got your buggy, so you can rest it. And then it's a question of learning to trust whether or not that is going to hit the point of impact.
Yeah.
I guess there's only one way to find out that.
We're just going to do that.
The image also looks good on first inspection in the darkness. Dom and Andy play with the brightness settings.
Lowest setting, you see the image is getting brighter. It's basically like having a more powerful
Lamp.
torch put on the air. Exactly.
The UTV sags under the weight of the slimmer looking Dom, but manages to make the field. The NiteSite does take a bit of getting used to. Even though there aren't many about, we christen the new technology.
If you had a barn full of rats,
Oh yeah, it'd be ideal for
with an
that.
air rifle or something, you could sit in the pitch darkness.
Yeah, especially
just
one of
scanning
these
around.
gas-operated air rifles. The only time you can hear the shot is when the pellet hits something.
Yeah,
So that'd be ideal for that. Sitting shooting rats. That'd be brilliant.
Once in the groove, Andy fails to miss, and we have a huge bag of 4 to be proud of. So what does the natural-born lamper think of going black and white?
I think if you were setting up a high seat, shooting rabbits out of a high seat, or if you've got a problem with rabbits, you can sit up along a hedgerow. It'd be, well, I think it'd be good. To tell the truth, it is. For that, it'd be great. But for riding around on the buggy, and it's to find them, like Don was saying earlier. It's to finding them. You need the lamp to find them. So with me, I shoot with the lamp anyway. So to me, it'd be quicker for me to find them with a lamp, shoot them with a lamp. But we just playing around tonight, just experimenting. But I think sitting in a high seat or sitting up along a hedgerow, shooting rabbits, I think it'd be good.
Dom also sees where this bit of kit is going to make the difference, especially at the price.
first go out, Andy's done the business, put a few rabbits in the bag. I think the important thing to stress with all night vision is that you can't just pick it up and use it straight away. You need to learn them, you need to work out how to get the best from them, and I think that's definitely the case with this, especially the fact that you're not looking through your scope in a traditional fashion. Certainly got a lot of potential and a lot of potential uses. At about 600 quid, it's not much more than half the money of something like the Pulsar, which is probably the best selling of the modern night vision rifle scopes. The thing I like about it is that it means you don't have to give over a rifle specifically for night vision. You can use it as your normal shooting gear, and then if you do need night vision, this bolts on in a matter of a few moments. I'd like to experiment with it a bit more. I think it's got good potential for rat shooting, air rifle shooting. Definitely would like to experiment a bit more with the rabbiting and maybe a bit of fox shooting. So yeah, I'm pretty pleased with how it's gone for the first night and looking forward to having another go with it.
So a versatile tool for anyone wanting to stay on top of their rat, rabbit or fox problem. For more information about the NiteSite system, visit www.nitesite.co.uk.